So today I recall waking up, my best guess, somewhere around 9 in the morning and 9:30 in the morning. Either way, Dad made me some coffee, which I recall having with a chocolate chip muffin. And then I think around noon or 12:30 in the afternoon, he took me to Brody's on the Bay, where I ordered the $10 Summerberry Fishbowl cocktail that comes in a small plastic fishbowl and comes with fruit included. But due to the shape of the fishbowl, I had to stab into the fruit with the two thin black plastic straws they tend to give you at places like Brody's on the Bay, at places with a full bar. I'm currently here in regards to the research. I used up pretty much all my supplies repaving a lot of the roads to be wooden trail roads in an effort to combat culture bonus slippage, in which both the loss of culture from upgrades and those upgrades causing the amount of culture you need for certain bonuses, to gradually increase. It can sneak up on you if you're not careful. I got 2 new Ancient Wonders, though it might take a while before I am actually able to place them within the city. Recruiting a large amount of units. Currently crafting this. I'm currently here in regards to the Fellowship Adventures. I should hopefully be able to complete the route. Yes, I contributed 2 elemental marbles, which you get from gaining 8 relics. Someone contributed 2 Blacksmith Guild badges, which is arguably the hardest single item to get within Fellowship Adventures, since you get it by producing 5 toolboxes, but those toolboxes, it's the longest supplies production period at a whole day. It's not that easy to just plop down a whole nother workshop. Since if you just plop down these level 1 workshops or whatnot, it's kind of a waste of space. And building advanced workshops requires population that I'm currently in the process of getting. Anyway, around the same time I got the Summerberry Fishbowl cocktail, Dad got a pizza with goat cheese, some balsamic that was kind of dark like soy sauce, spinach, onions, and sausage. It was a delicious pizza. I could recall eating it, take my time while playing both today's daily challenge on Bloons Tower Defense 6 and attempting to beat Elite Lunarias. Knowing it's the Elite version, I tried to be a bit more aggressive when it came to farming, but I guess it wasn't enough that time around. I'm pretty sure that top half banana farms with the first two middle path upgrades are the way to go when it comes to farming. Can't think of anything more efficient. The middle path farms kind of require the money to build up. I wonder if you can ultimately take out loans during a mode like that. The Summerberry Fishbowl consisted of, I think, vodka and various fruit juices, but the fruit juices kind of made that hard to tell. I do know that the second drink I got, the Dark and Stormy, consisted of rum and lime juice, essentially. I think I preferred the taste of that cocktail over the Summerberry Fishbowl, but I like the Summerberry Fishbowl, excuse me, simply because it came with real fruit. There was a point in which I tried to use those black plastic straws as chopsticks to pick up the fruit, but that didn't really work because those straws are hollow for obvious reasons. So then I had to stab into them. And that when that didn't work for a couple of the berries, I kind of had to scoop them up by pushing them up with the straws. To get it out of the bowl. We left Brody's around 3:30. And the Vikings got a one-score lead. And managed to maintain it and even expand it to 10 points during the third quarter. But during the fourth quarter, the Detroit Lions were able to catch up. They were successfully able to do a 2-point conversion. And the Vikings only managed to win the game by kicking a 55-yard field goal at the last second, essentially. And all that stuff happened while me and Dad were driving to pick up Bill to take him with us when we went to Sean's place, in which we had some Irish stew, which I initially assumed was made Irish by it having corned beef in it, but according to Sean, it was made Irish by having Guinness put in it, but I didn't really taste the Guinness. It had a sort of veggie aftertaste. Just a bit of a fermented aftertaste. Maybe because various vegetables were kind of fermented a bit within a beef broth of some sort. My portion didn't come with that much beef, if I recall correctly. Then I was given plenty of the lasagna. Someone Sean knows made. And then at around 8 to 9 p.m., we had that chocolate cream pie Dad bought from Wegmans and brought over to serve as the dessert. I did some work on the 99th Dan Hamming. Yeah, but couldn't really do that much because I'm kind of thinking of adding in a new styrofoam prop character. but I haven't yet drawn the styrofoam drawing I want to use as the prop character quite just yet. The work on the 99th Dan Hammond also included some refining work, such as changing the color of a prop, a sofa prop, within the waiting room on one scene in order to make it consistent with the color of a sofa prop that I can't change. But decided to use anyway as a part of some of the new scenes I added within the scene where Dan Hammond kind of introduces himself to the Uber driver's friends and family waiting within a waiting room. I spent the hours before we started this day-long sort of adventure in which we went to Brody's on the Bay and then to Sean's place, finishing a styrofoam drawing that I started some days ago. I recall finishing the drawing at roughly 10:45 a.m. And Dad said he liked it quite a bit because of that more complex flannel design or pattern I gave her shirt. I took the picture of the styrofoam drawing within Dad's main room, as I always do whenever I finish a styrofoam drawing at Dad's place. Within Stronghold Kingdoms, I'm currently on a 16-player quest. I've already donated 1,064 packets of goods out of 2,500 needed to complete the quest. What the? Oh. Eroni 7 changed their coat of arms. And that's what caused the confusion. I thought my liege lord briefly had come back, but no. I guess not. The background was changed from black to a sort of blue. Like this shade of blue. Kind of. For the most part, I wasn't left with much to do besides do some chatting and play Bloons Tower Defense 6 when it came to the all-day adventure. I cheered the Vikings because I knew my dad likes the team and wants them to win. So I'm glad they won today's game against the Lions. Although that does mean that the Lions have now lost 5 consecutive games, and the Vikings are currently 2 wins, 3 losses. I don't know exactly what to say what that means regarding their chances of making the playoffs, but I do know my dad would like them to make the playoffs.